Brad, we have an opponent, mate. How did the opponent come out? Was that a Twitter, Facebook thing? Or?
Yeah, so I put on Twitter. Obviously, my opponents hurt his hand. My original opponents broke his hand.
Well, he was the original opponent because I don't even know who it was.
George Farrell, it was called.
I don't know. Where's he from?
6-1 he was, Derby.
Oh, right.
Decent kid, mate.
Decent
fight. So I just put on Twitter and the middleweights fancy a scrap.
Mm.
And then his manager messaged me and said, "Who's your manager?" So we've got a lad for you there. And then he's put on Twitter, third I've not got an opponent, I'm ready. So, but
this is why, well,
jobs are good, mate.
It's Jez Smith anyway, in case anyone doesn't know. But Jez, he's one of these. He's a bit of a throwback, you know. He's always willing. He's always game to step up. He first came to my attention back in, I think it was about 5 years ago when he fought Macaulay McGowan, and again there was no title on the line. I think it was just one of his home shows, and Macaulay was unbeaten. I think he was 10-0. I think he was 7-0, and they went to war with one another. I think he dropped Macaulay in the second round. Ended up being a draw, but it was a great fight. And then he just seems to step up all the time. I think he lost. His first loss was for the Southern Area title. You know, Samuel Antwi, yeah. And he actually.
He's a decent lad, though.
Well, he is. He beat Darren Tetley last time out for the English title, isn't he? But I think people were saying he perhaps outgrown that weight at the time. He ended up fighting after the long layoff and COVID and all that. He came back in with the Irish kid with the
Kieran, didn't he? A Jarko.
A Jarko, yeah.
Shit with names, you right? Yeah.
I know I am. I'm not even going to try his first name because it doesn't. It's not pronounced anything like it's spelt like, is it?
An Irish name, didn't he?
Yeah. It's like Sean Yaxley. Sean Yaxley spelt with is it S-I-O-N? You know, it's like, no way. People like me, I can't do those things. But that, I presume, is a good sign for you because even though in his 3 losses he's been stopped, he was unfortunate when he challenged the former welterweight European champion, that Kerman Lukaku, Laranga or something. Laranga, is that?
I don't know, mate, I'll leave it to you. I'm not looking like an idiot getting it wrong, I'll let you look like an idiot.
Well, I just put it up on there. But he did really well in that fight because he dropped him with 2 beautiful uppercuts, once in the 3rd round and once in the 4th round.
Ref had him off a bit, didn't he? I think the fight was going that way anyway, but from the start.
Well, the thing is, I mean, he must have had about 20 seconds from each knockdown because his gum shield come out and he had to go back to his corner, put it back in, and then the first time he was in real trouble, and I know the fight was going that way, as you said, but it was a little bit premature.
Definitely.
He had to actually jump in between the fights and part them. It wasn't like he was on the ropes and getting pummeled.
Yeah.
But you were probably right. The fight for the last couple of rounds had been going the former champion's way. So, but what I was getting to before, when he fought the Irish kid, which was when he stepped up to middleweight, that was the first time where he'd been outgunned and outpowered. Do you think that's going to be the case this time? I think he's a genuine light middleweight, but you're a huge middleweight and quite a big punching middleweight. So do you think that's going to be the difference in this fight?
Yeah, I don't think he's. I think he's overlooked kind of how big I'm going to be and how strong I'm going to be on the fight night. Yeah, I don't think he's realised. I reckon he'll get a bit of a shock.
But like I say, I like his attitude. Because he just says, yeah, come on, I want to fight. A genuine, real fighter,
my
isn't
attitude.
it? Yeah, true, right, it is.
It is, though, isn't it, mate? It's like...
Yeah, but you're not stepping...
A lot of reasons fights don't happen nowadays, you know what I mean? And it was like, he said he'd fight, I said yeah, and then 24 hours later the fight was done and announced. It's that easy, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's a lot of bullshit in boxing at the moment. And, it's... That's my mentality, and it's obviously
what's nice for you as well, your first time on the big stage as a home fighter, and to get a good fight like this, where hopefully you can shine, is only beneficial to you, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, mate. No, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, it's my my BOXXER debut. Be looking at obviously being in a good, fun, entertaining fight and putting on a show. But no, I'm confident, mate.
First time up in Newcastle.
Yeah.
But saying that, you boxed up there as an amateur, though, didn't you?
Yeah, BOXXER as an amateur, but yeah, first time out of Manchester as a pro, and I'm looking forward to it, mate.
I'm looking forward to it,
106, 170 tickets.
Yeah.
Got coach going down.
Big crowd going up.
It's gonna be good, mate.
I know Callum's going up, isn't he?
Yeah.
A lot of people are staying overnight as well, aren't they? Making a real party of it.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's half of it. Just what
You're going to be joining them.
Just what a night out.
Are you going to stay up there as well?
Yeah, I'm going to stay over. Yeah. We'll see, mate. Get myself a Domino's or a Five Guys after it and see how I'm feeling.
Well, listen, good luck. Like you say, I'm dead chuffed for you because I think it's going to be a really good fight. I do believe you win, but I think he's going to ask a few questions and I think you'll find the answers. So
said that last time.
Yeah. Well, you keep doing it, don't you, mate? You keep proving me right. So I like it when you prove me right, mate. Brad, good luck for a week on Saturday, and like you say, you debut on BOXXER.
Nice one, mate.
Good luck, mate. Bye.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.